Welcome to the best budget headphones, the Taotronics active noise cancelling headphones. So this is the unboxing of those headphones, and as you can see, this is the very first day I've received them, and I'm just basically taking them out of the box, and I'll be displaying everything that I've received with them. So the box is actually quite quick and simple to take out, and this is pretty much all the contents that comes inside. So you have, of course, the booklet and the cables all wrapped up in one, which I'll get to them in a moment. And you have the main course, which is of course the headset itself. It comes with a nice plastic protective case and just a foam bag that protects it, and that is pretty much it. This is how they come in, and that's how they look like as soon as they come out the box. And of course, there is no other sort of wrapping paper that you need to take out or anything else that covers them or protects them. And I think that's good in a way. This is what they look like right outside the box. As you can see, there's only one logo, quite simple. And I'll put that to the side and let's go back to the bag, see what we get inside. So inside the bag, we have two cables. One is a charging cable, which is just a micro USB cable, pretty standard. And we have a 3.5mm audio jack, which one of the sides has a 90-degree angle on it. And it's also 1 meter long. Also inside, we have a business card with extended 18-month warranty, which is amazing. And of course, if you're not happy or satisfied, they have a contact card. As well, we have the manual, which I'll just very quickly flick through, which explains all features and functionalities of the headset, as well as explaining how to use it and what all the buttons do. Now, this manual is of course in multiple languages as well, but they also keep it quite simple. Let's move on to the actual review now. And here it is after a few weeks of use. So, what do I have to say about this headset? It is amazing for the price. And again, I would highly recommend the headset. We'll go over all the pros and cons and all the main features. But to begin with, let's go over this 3.5mm audio jack cable. Something important to mention here is that it does come with one which is great. It's good quality, and it comes with a 90-degree bend on one of the ends. The downside of this is it's only about 1 meter long, so it will work just fine for your phone, but if you want to connect it to your computer, you will unfortunately have to get a new one. So I just thought I'd mention it on that one. Moving on to the actual look and feel of the headset. As you can see, the quality is actually quite good. It does have some weight to it, albeit they're not heavy. This is the Taotronics logo, the only logo you will find, and the only thing you'll find on this headset brand-wise. It's on both sides, as you can see. And the rest of the headset is pretty much black, and it is clean, and it looks good. This is how much it stretches, by the way, from both sides. So I think it would accommodate most head sizes, and I'm sure you will find your size quite quickly. On the sides as well, it's important to notice there is the left and right, as well as, of course, with some other CE stuff. But it does have the left and right indicators on the inside. I was trying to look for these when I unboxed them, but I couldn't find them. But they are there. So the right hand side has all the buttons and functionality. As a matter of fact, the left side is completely empty. Moving on to the foam and padding on the inside. This is extremely comfortable, as well as it blocks out quite a bit of sound from the outside. Now, these are marked as being over-the-ear headphones, and some people disagree with that. However, for me personally, they do go over my ears. They also provide a lot of comfort and cushioning, and they do block out a little bit of the audio. So there is very little audio leak. These are comfortable. They feel kind of leathery. Like I said before, the right-hand side holds all the controls, and the first thing you'll see on the back would be the plus and minus, which is of course the volume up and down. These also double as the skip and rewind for songs. So if you press and hold it, it will skip the song. If you just tap it once, it gets the volume up. The same thing for the lower. Moving on, of course, you have the charging port, and that's all it does, is just charges it. It's just a standard mini USB cable that goes in. Right below it, it is the light for the Bluetooth. Underneath that, you have the 3.5mm audio jack, of course, and as you can see, that's blinking because it is on and connected and paired. 3.5mm audio jack, which is pretty standard, and right below that is a microphone. So I'm just triangling it out here and showing you that it does work well with both sides, whichever side you choose to have it. Of course, I'd have it the straight one, but they both work out. So yeah, it's pretty standard about that. Another thing to note about this is that once you do connect anything to it, it will automatically disconnect the Bluetooth. Of course, provide an audio sample for this microphone. This is a test for the microphone on the Taotronics headset. Without any sort of audio adjustments other than me increasing the volume by about 200%. As you can see, it's really good for active noise cancelling, which is what I'm pointing at right now, but it's not very good for a typical microphone. So you have an actual physical button for active noise cancelling, which works really well. And lastly, you have a on-off button if you press and hold it. But if you tap it once, it will pause and play whatever songs you have on. So it's a dual function button, same as the volume up and down. That's important to note, as a lot of people might not know this. So to wrap things up, this headset, is it really the best ones you can find for this price point? I believe it is, yes. The battery life does last for about 22 hours. In my test at least, even though they're claiming up to 24 hours, which is doable probably. However, when I was playing music, I had it on the medium volume with active noise cancelling on. Perhaps if I had it a bit lower without the active noise cancelling, it would have lasted me the full 24 hours. However, 22 hours out of a full charge, which takes about 2 hours to fully charge it, is absolutely amazing. So pair that with all the other features of the portability, the comforts, the low price point, the audio quality. So I believe I finally found the perfect pair of headphones that hits all three marks for me. First and foremost is of course the price point, being a budget, low-cost headset. Secondly is the battery life. 22 hours out of a 2-hour single charge is, and of course thirdly is the quality. They are actually of a really surprisingly good quality for this price point. They have some weight on them, they feel quite sturdy, and I think they'll last me for quite a while. These have quickly become my daily driver for everything except gaming. I use them all the time on my computer when I'm traveling, and pretty heavy use so far, and they've held up quite well. So if you're on a budget and are looking for a set of headphones that have a long battery life, good sound quality, active noise cancelling, and folds into compact carrying and overall good quality, then these are definitely highly recommended. As always, there are links in the description if you want to see and find out more about these headphones, and there's also some links to other headphones I've reviewed in this channel. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one.